Lisa, you're watching One Lisa Show, and today I'm going to share with you a couple of patterns I picked up at Joann's pattern sale this weekend. If you're watching this on Saturday, June 11th, it is the last day of their sale for patterns, and Burda patterns are $2.99, Vogue patterns are $5.99, and Buttericks were on sale for $1.99. We usually see Vogue on sale quite often at Joann's at that price point of $5.99. Butterick patterns don't come for sale that often, and Burda, this is a rare event because it is tough. It's very few and far between. I have found Burda sales at Joann's. So I had a list, and if you're anything like me, I screenshot when I'm looking at patterns or when I'm watching other YouTubers and I like what they made. I will screenshot it so I can come back to it and look for that pattern when it's on sale, if it's a big 4 pattern company. I actually screenshot it for any pattern I like, and then once in a while, even the independent pattern companies will have a sale or offer an incentive, and that's my cue to remember it and purchase it. Oh, if you're curious, this is the shirt that I tie-dyed with my nieces. It has been washed and dried, and it was an old white t-shirt of mine that had a couple of stains on it that I was just keeping around the house for basic cleanup or doing things or wearing under a sweater. And my nieces and I and my sister went to a local library event where they were teaching kids how to tie-dye. I've never tie-dyed before, and I didn't get too much color on my shirt, so I learned some of the big rules about tie-dyeing, but I do love it, and I'm wearing it today. Without further ado, the first pattern I want to point out, they're all Burda patterns. The first pattern is unisex. It is good for children, both boys and girls, and I got it for my niece, but if you are struggling to find a He Made June 22 pattern to enter and you have a boy in your life that needs a pair of pants, this one has been on my watch list for a while, and when this pattern sale of $2.99, I couldn't pass it up. It is Burda 9300, and this is for sizes 7 to 14, or European 122 to 164. For me, my nieces are 8 and 10, and so the oldest one loves these type of sweatpants. She loves them. She likes them out of a thin jersey, and she also likes them out of sweatshirting fabric. It does have 3 different views, and I think the difference in the views are there are gathered cuffs at the bottom with elastic, and then there's colored stripes. It looks like you can have an accent color. I'm going to show you the line drawing. On the back, they're elasticated waist. They do have pockets. It looks like there's back pockets and side pockets, and there is also a drawstring waist feature. Burda patterns are different because they do have vague instructions. They're in multiple languages, so the instructions are not easy to follow for some people. All of these patterns now have seam and hem allowances, and you see it on the envelope, so you know you don't have to add a seam allowance. In the past you used to. You no longer have to if it says it on the envelope, and the hem allowances are on there as well. This is labeled as a very easy, super easy pattern. I've made plenty of Stella joggers for myself and my mom, so I feel very confident that I can pull this off for my niece. But like I said, this is a great pattern for boys as well. Very excited about that one. It was on my watch list for a long time. The next pattern is also a children's pattern. It's 9304, Berna Kids. Also, this one is sizes 6 to 11 US. I saw this and just fell in love with it. My younger niece that is 8 absolutely loves sundresses. And if you've been watching my channel, last summer I made her a handful of sundresses. They're very simple tank style, but this would be me stepping it up a notch. And I'm also thinking She might like this little ruffle and flounce, but I'm also thinking this version itself would be awesome during the school year with a long sleeve or short sleeve t-shirt underneath it, almost like a type of pinafore. I love the big pockets, and I know she would love the big pockets as well. So this, when I saw it, I took a screenshot of it a few weeks back, and I was so happy. This was the last pattern they had, or the only pattern they had in the drawer at my Joann's. I'm going to show you the line drawing here. Love those big patch pockets. So I think this is a lot of possibilities, and it could be something that you wear year round. Then I also got 2 other Burda patterns, and the rest in my list were not even available in the drawers. Next up is Virta 6265. I'm happy to have this one in my possession finally. It is 2 different versions of a peasant style dress. One is above the knee, one is longer with an extra tier of ruffled tier. We have 2 different collar variations. One's a stand-up collar, one's a Peter Pan collar. One has like a gathered cuff, the other one does not, but they both have a nice gathered waist. I think it's really cute. It does look like it has a zipper on the back, and I'll show you the line drawings here. The only pattern available in the drawer at my Joann's was a US 8 to 18. I'm hoping I can wiggle into the 18. The downside to Burda patterns are they do not have your body dimensions, size dimensions on the envelope. And I did not go to the website beforehand. Hopefully these will fit me. And my final pattern is Birdish Style 6143, which is a simple, this was a bit of an impulse buy. I saw it rummaging through the drawer, and I do like it. This is something similar to what Vanna White wears sometimes on Wheel of Fortune, even though hers is either longer or shorter. But she has this neck detail, and I'll bring it up a little closer. It looks like it would be a great work item to wear. Simple, perfect for summer. We have a longer sleeve, a shorter sleeve. We have 2 different neckline variations, and then there is more of a clasp belt or a tie belt. This pattern is an average level difficulty. It does say step-by-step instructions, but for a simple sheath dress is what I would call it. I think I can handle it. We do have some bust darts, and it looks like the zipper is actually in the front for this item. And this is a dress where they suggest cotton and cotton blends. So I'm actually excited because I'm going to make this one, and I'm going to make it with the short sleeves, I think, for my first go. Very quickly, these were the patterns I chose to take advantage of. I am going to share with you a screenshot I took of a pattern I saw on the rack. It's a McCall's pattern. McCall's patterns were not on sale, so I took a picture of it with my phone when I was at Joann, so I don't forget, because I think this is going to be an absolutely adorable sundress. And it is a vintage 70s reprint McCall's pattern, and I believe McCall's patterns will be on sale at Joann's next week, or it might be the week after. Traditionally, Joann's has great pattern sales leading up to 4th of July and the 4th of July weekend. You always find, sometimes they do 99-cent pattern sales. I don't know if we'll see that this year with how inflation's been, and we haven't seen 99-cent patterns in a long time with Joann's. But I am really excited because if they have McCall's patterns on sale, this is the pattern I'm going to get. So I'm going to insert this picture. Adorable with a lot of gathers. And it has wide straps, which I really like. I am not someone that wears a lot of tank style or sleeveless dresses. I'm not always comfortable with that, but I think those wide straps would change my view with that dress. I can't wait to make it. I can't wait to get that pattern, actually. It looks like it would be a lot of fun to make and wear. I hope you found this video useful. If it is still Saturday and you're watching this, please hit your Joann's if you live near one and you get an opportunity, if any of these patterns struck your fancy. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.